You as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was loving up in the pool.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Sandy Alcantara.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And here is Jose Tena.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand scoop, gathers and throws, and safe at first, a bunt single. And now it's Luis Garcia. There's a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Got it. One away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the move. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Freddie Fermin digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Wood, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. First pitch just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
That's down. That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Jake Irvin.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Turner matched a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That's out to center field. Hassel sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here is Aaron Judge. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 5th in home runs in the National League right now. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Alcantara back to work. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya.
0-1.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Robert Hassel III. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Chaparro on at first, nobody out. Center field. Judge hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, Joey Weimer.
And now up for Washington, Joey Weimer. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And there's
That's
a ball. Man at first, one away. And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and third, 1 down. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Tena. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the second.
Ball.
In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. Two on, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two outs. The other way. Oh, he botches it. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. First and second. 2 outs. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down.
Ball out.
And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's
Outside.
even up.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Breaking ball misses down and away. James Wood
got a full
up
count.
next for Washington. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs nothing. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The first baseman, Giancarlo Stanton.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one outside, and now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His 31st home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Riley Green, hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside. Now 2-0. Urban. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bichette up to the dish. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
1 out, bases empty. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. At the plate, Freddie Fermin walked his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That clips the corner. One now. In the air, right field. Tucker hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back. Third base.
2 outs, base is empty. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that is out of play. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This to third. Devers to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. There's the strike. Contreras, a former All-Star, 32 years old, usually a first baseman, today starting behind the plate. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's a tougher transition to make, going from first base to putting on the catcher's gear, being behind the dish. A lot of times you see guys go from playing catcher to being a DH or a first baseman.
Bounce to third, but it kicks foul. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The 1-2. That one way inside. lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Turner now. Fly to center his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Judge waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
2 outs, nobody on. Raffy coming to the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. And that one
That's
is
inside
inside.
ball.
That one
2
not
and 2.
close. Now 2-2. In the air, foul off first. Chaparro pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up and
1-0.
in, ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Hassel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's just plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Joey Weimer digging in for the Nationals. A single his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And the Nationals gone in order. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Just missed.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now, Riley Green, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Bo Bichette. First pitch misses.
Wood!
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Alcantara back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. One up, one down. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. And that one missing low. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's through there for a strike. The Nationals trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Just missed. And they'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 3-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Designated hitter, Armstrong.
And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's the ball.
And that is ball one. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Contreras batting for the second time, and that's strike
It's 0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Chicago, Trey Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And another ball. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia fires over to first. And they get Turner for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Well, one-run game. James Wood getting ready to hit.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses
Ball
inside,
inside.
and it's 1-0. And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Andres Chaparro. Chaparro goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's towards center. Judge makes the catch, and that is that. One hit, one left. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals 2. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Law getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Stays alive. The 0-2. That one hammered center field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The center field, number 99,
Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge takes a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
now batting, the third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jake Irvin will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Now on the mound for the Nationals, DJ Hurts. Bring it.
In the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So a man at first. Devers now. In the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Porter Hodge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Presley, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And Devers hits that one. Wood. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, John Carvalho. Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Ball. 2-1.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Green will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two on, 2 outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1's the count.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 2. Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Porter Hodge.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
One, two.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now the right fielder, Joey Weimer. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Nationals trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Abrams in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Jose Tena, 1 for 3. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Tena checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Two outs. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and they don't get the out. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, just missed. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Tying run at the plate.
2-1.
That's outside. And the count is 3-1. James Wood in the on-deck circle for the Nats. In the air, left side. Green grabs it on the run. So the Nats leave a pair. They trail at 5-2. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
They say you won.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hassel has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tenna. Turner is out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Up the middle, Tenna on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Number 29, James Wood.
Hodge back to work. That misses. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-1.
Ball.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a pop-up. Devers has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
The bat, the third baseman, Brady.
2 down, base is empty. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, and it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now up for Washington, Andres Chaparro. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Strike 2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Mason Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. And a swing and a miss. And Judge is down on strikes.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Devers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And another ball.
Miss, that's a ball.
On the ground to the left. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting the first baseman, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
On the ground to third. House tosses to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 2. Robert. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Inside, just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And now 2-1. Slider flips the zone.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Weimer. Bunting, and it's in the air. Contreras gets it to first. Now only one out remaining.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Tena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Just
that
missed.
That's a ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Man at second. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia now at the plate. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The tying run at the plate.
Outside, ball.
Swings through that one.
So tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.